most welcome to Historiesbanorna, History Reconnaissance, and the fourth part of our series, Last Stands of World War II. And this time, it's the Czechoslovak Independent Armoured Brigade versus the German fortress of Dunkirk. The port city of Dunkerque in France was alongside Calais, Boulogne and Le Havre, ordered by Adolf Hitler to be defended as isolated garrisons. Fortress ports were in German Festungshafen. They were ordered to hold at all costs, and from the autumn of 1944 until the very end of the war, in May 10, 1945, Dunkirk was under siege by Allied forces. A major factor in that siege was the Czechoslovak Independent Armoured Brigade that advanced to Dunkirk on October 6, 1944, and spent the remainder of the war there, containing, raiding, and also themselves being attacked by the very persistent 15,000 men strong German garrison. And please, subscribe to our channel and join us on our journey in history. Before we start, a suggestion for further viewing. There are 3 videos in our series Last Stands, published prior to this one, and you will find them under the video tab on our channel page. After the Allied breakout from Normandy in mid-1944, many German garrisons in coastal French cities, including Dunkirk, were isolated, but not immediately attacked. Instead of directly assaulting well-defended ports, which could be costly, the Allies contained them, turning these locations into siege pockets. Dunkirk became one of these pockets where German forces were surrounded and blockaded, but not directly stormed, due to more pressing Allied priorities elsewhere. The Czechoslovak Independent Armoured Brigade, commanded by General Alois Liska, played a significant role in the siege operations around Dunkirk. The brigade was formed in the United Kingdom from Czechoslovak exiles and volunteers. It became operational in August 1944 and was assigned to the 1st Canadian Army. From October 6, 1944 until the end of the war, the brigade was tasked with encircling Dunkirk, relieving Canadian and British troops who had initially contained the pocket.
Another blanket of Nazi domination is being lifted, this time at Dunkirk. The Canadian brigade major in charge granted a 48-hour truce. He allowed 27,000 civilians to evacuate before the final onslaught. As in previous cases, the collapse of the German garrison is the next thing on the program. The civilian trek began and the people of Dunkirk got a sight of British uniforms for the first time in 4 years.
The Czechoslovak troops conducted reconnaissance patrols, artillery bombardments, skirmishes and defensive actions against German sorties. They maintained the siege through a difficult winter under harsh conditions. The Czech brigade was not authorized to launch a full assault on the city because Allied High Command deemed it too costly and strategically unnecessary. In January 1945, the German troops in Dunkirk launched a surprise raid, Operation Pfannenjunker, on Czech positions, aiming to test the siege perimeter. Czech units repelled the attack after a short but fierce engagement, using tank and mortar fire. German forces were pushed back with losses. Czech forces held their lines. It was considered a successful defense under challenging winter conditions. East of Dunkirk, near Fort-de-Dun, Czech patrols frequently conducted reconnaissance raids to harass German positions and gather intelligence. They used stealth movement, light infantry arms, supported by occasional mortar fire. It helped maintain Czech control of no man's land and prevent German fortification expansion. In the winter and spring of 1945, Czech artillery units equipped with British 25-pounders engaged in regular shelling of German positions, especially when German artillery targeted Allied logistics. German snipers operated from concealed bunkers and ruins. Czech sharpshooters conducted counter-sniping operations. The small towns of Givelde and Le Havre on the siege line often became contested zones. Czech units built bunkers and machine gun nests to repel German sorties. The brigade faced shelling, booby traps and mines while fortifying the front. In the final days before the surrender in May 1945, Czech forces maintained full combat readiness. They accepted the formal surrender of German forces in Dunkerque on May 9, 1945, after negotiations led by Brigadier General Alois Liske. On April 23, 1945, a symbolic 140-man strong unit detached from the troops besieging Dunkirk, led by Major Sitek, joined with the 3rd U.S. Army and raised the Czechoslovak flag on its homeland border crossing on May 1, 1945 at Cheb. During the siege at Dunkirk, the Czechoslovak Armoured Brigade suffered 668 casualties, 167 dead, 461 wounded, and 40 missing.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.